Hey everybody, it's Friday, woohoo! Who's all here? Patricia Franzino, yay! Thank you so much, Patricia. Allie P's in the house. All right, you guys, just FYI, I am still working on getting the ad thing selected, chosen, picked out. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I'm trying to make it where it's moderate, where you're not getting too many ads, but we don't have a whole lot of choices. So I'm just sort of working with it. So I'm sorry if one comes on. I was trying to figure it out with Becca and Johnny and everybody, but I haven't figured it out yet. I might be able to. I'm working all weekend this weekend, so maybe I can figure out maybe on Monday, maybe. All right, you can always join us every single morning. The Way of Positive Change Facebook and Instagram. Our card of the day is the Ace of Swords, and this brings about clarity and thought, streamlining your thoughts, being able to cut away from things that hold us back. So this is a very good card to get with clear thinking and being able to move forward towards your goals. Okay. Now, I've already done card of the day for tomorrow because I'm going to be babysitting, of course, because it's Friday. And I got the Seven of Swords, so it's Sneaky Pete. So you might ghost someone tomorrow, or you might avoid someone tomorrow. You might have to outsmart or outthink, outmaneuver someone tomorrow, or there could be a thief around you. So just, lock up your things. Just be cognizant. There could be a petty thief in the area, and or there could be ghosting going on. So it's sort of funny. All right, now. Okay. So we're going to ask a couple of DeSantis, DeSatan questions. Thank you for everyone who went on the community page to give me some questions to look at. So MSNBC is doing a special this Sunday night at 10 p.m., Martha's Vineyards versus DeSantis. When he took a busload of migrants that came into Texas, they didn't even come into Florida. They came into Texas. And then he shipped them up north to Martha's Vineyard. I'm sure you guys all remember that. Hey, Christy B. Okay, so I want to know, is DeSantis going to, more people are going to see that, of course. I want to know, does he really catch hell for this now that it's going to be brought to more people's attention? What does this movie do? Does this movie hurt him? Are there legal ramifications? Of course, everything takes years to come to fruition, right, with the legal stuff, but we're glad that it does. We are glad that it does. All right, DeSantis. Florida's Governor DeSantis with MSNBC, Martha's Vineyard versus DeSantis. Does he get into legal trouble over this? Because there was that's a yes. There was a Texas sheriff that brought charges, I think, already. So thank you so much for typing the question out. Okay. Ooh, boy, it tries to obfuscate, run around, outthink, outrun. But here it comes. It was a dirty, underhanded trick. He didn't want you to know that his hands were all over that. Only the hardcore Trumpers, right? He's still okay. Fines, testimony, court. He's going to have to go testify. He's going to get a very important piece of paper, especially. What is going on with this? Anyway, okay. So I think that there's announcements coming out about this with that special piece of paper. Okay. All right. So then his numbers tanked, and it looks like Nikki Haley took over his spot. Lynn LeGlaire, Nikki Haley took over his number 2 spot. So he came out swinging today, and he's putting Trump down. He's saying anti-Trump things like the 2020 election was lost. Trump lost it for entertainment purposes only, and people didn't vote for him, and some other things about his age. And so let's just see, is that going to help him now that he is saying negative things about Trump? Is this new tactic going to save his numbers in the poll, make the numbers go back up? Oh, he's not doing so great. And, that 10 of swords usually means that somebody's going to go after him, right? Ooh, okay. He thinks it's going to help him. He's thinking about what more he will say to try to move him forward with this 3 of Wands. But he's having a rough time. Oh, okay. All right. He's going to get some money. Then he gets our card of the day. He's freaking out. His freak is freaking. He can't sleep. He's worried. He wants to be the star. And he's concerned about government. He's concerned about Trump. Okay, I think this gives him a bump up a bit. And it helps him with some of the more established conservative GOP. But does he continue? Let's look one more time. Does he continue to... Hey, Susie. Does he continue to go up in the polls? Wrong to Satan. Now that he's attacking Trump head on, will his poll numbers go up? Will he start to do poll better? He keeps coming up with this. Some people have withdrawn their funding for him. He gets a little bump up, then, and he's got a legal problem coming. I wonder how soon that's gonna... He has a legal problem coming. He's taking money here. He has a big legal problem coming. So I think he goes up a little bit. So we'll have to just stay tuned. But the 3 of Wands is on its side. And he may have done something here with oligarch money, but these are huge. I mean, this is just giant. What's happening to him is really karmic and very big. I mean, 4 major arcana cards right there. That's big. He's getting in trouble. He's hitting the wall here. So is Trump going to lash out at DeSantis? Is he able to? Will Trump do anything to really hurt, to take down DeSantis? because he was talking about he was slinging some you-know-what there. Now, you guys, I was going to ask about McCarthy because I didn't see his downfall this hard. I didn't. I thought he was safe. He got the Sun card. But when I was reading with Kevin, and that he would have some problems later on, but he had the Sun card. Is that just being cut free from the job? If he got the Sun card, then he's not really crying over it. So I don't really understand why my guides and angels showed me that. And that happens. You know, you can't interpret the answers correctly 100% of the time. But that was a bit of a shock to me. Okay, and DeSantis is like I said, his freak is freak. And he knows there are more charges coming for him. He's very concerned. He thought he was the star. He thought he had it going. And now his fortune has changed. The Biden campaign headquarters is going to put out some things and announce some things about him. 2. And there could be a problem with his wife, and also, something that happened with females. I think that teacher thing. I think Trump's going to bring up that teacher thing. He's going to compare him to something to what Biden does, that he does something like Biden. And so it will bring about some change. But it isn't horrible. It will stoke the fire, bring up emotions. I don't know what's going on with this. Okay. Now, we did see, hi James, we did see very clearly when Jabby asked me to look at the Kaiser company, if there was going to be a medical strike, and we got the 4 of Swords. So we see that things will come to a standstill. Now, I guess they go back, but I don't know what's going to come of that. Let's see what's going to happen with the Kaiser. Will they get some of the things that they want? I went to 10,600 subscribers, you guys. That was so awesome. Thank you so much. Kaiser's medical strike. Will the employees get what they want, or is there going to be further trouble? He does. He has, Martha Davis, he does have a personality issue. Why do I keep coming up with this? Oh, there may be some further problems. The energy around this eclipse is so strong. I'm going to be, speaking of that, Friday, a week from today, Friday the 13th, Danny will be on my channel with me. And then the next day, Saturday the 14th, I'll be on Denise's channel for the eclipse reading. We were going to try to do something a little bit before it, but that didn't work out. So we'll be right on that day. Okay. I think they're going to say, if you don't give us what we want, we're going to do it again. And then they celebrate. They have more power. They need to give them more funds. These talks will continue, and there will be threats. And there could still be some time off. So we'll look into it again, because the momentum has started, right? All right. All right. Hit that thumbs up. You guys help my channel, please. Hey, Tia. All right. Now, let's take another look at McCarthy. Because somebody just said that, because I glanced at my community page right before I came on, that he's leaving the Senate. Does that even... Will he... What happens to McCarthy? What happens to his political career? Kevin McCarthy, former Speaker of the House. He can be nominated again. He said he's not going to run. He's not sure. A lot of people that like him in that conservative group. Boy, this is going to be a you-know-what show. He's still got some power here. I don't know what's going on with him. He's wobbling, but he's like a weeble. He doesn't go down. Okay, so he's still doing something. I don't know if someone's going to nominate him again, but this isn't the end of him. He is going to say that he might start something else up somewhere else, but he isn't done. He's not done through cooked finished. He says he's not going to do it, but he's confused. All right, let's see. Oh, he may resign before McCarthy. Okay. If he did, it would be to take a different position in another place. So I will have to stay tuned. He's not going down. All right. Let's take a quick look at Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney's political career. Will she be suggested for Speaker? Will she think about running for president? Let's take a look at her overall political career. Kevin McCarthy isn't going splat, so something's still up with him. Oh boy, Liz Cheney went splat. She was bullied. She's thinking. She's got some donors that would help, big money. She's going back in. I wonder if she'll be an ambassador. Quick changes. Quick changes. This is a slow carpet. This is a... Okay. We'll... All right. Anyway, she's going to do very well. She's going to do very well. All right. Cindy Lou wants to know if Kevin McCarthy is going to go after Matt Gaetz. Of course. He is. Of course. Will Kevin McCarthy go after Matt Gaetz? He's going to bide his time, but he's going to. He's going to try to shut him up. What an orangutan, Matt Gaetz. It's going to get him for the showing the videos and crushing up things, McSniffy things, ethics. And I think he's being looked at by the ethics committee. He's going to wait a little bit. He'll jump in after a little bit. It isn't going to take place right now. All right. So, oh my gosh, talk about from the pan into the fire. Steve Scalise, Jim Jordan. Let's do a duo, okay? Let's see. Good gravy. All right. And on the left, we're going to make that Scalise on the left. I have to write it down so I don't forget. All right. Who's most likely to be nominated for or to become speaker? Because I think there's going to still be other people. But let's see. Steve Scalise. Will he get the votes to become speaker? Steve Scalise. All right. Yes, Gaetz is definitely a Russian asset. All right, and on this side, we're going to do Jim Jordan. And Trump's already said that he's supporting him. So, Jim Jordan, will he become the next speaker? Does he have the best chance at becoming the next Speaker of the House? It's just so terrible. It's so terrible. Oh, I couldn't. I was just like, I posted on the community page. Oh, he's got to outthink and outmaneuver Jordan. He's got to get around. His health. He's a little concerned about his health. Can you guys see these? Boy, this is going to get rough. The bullies are going to be, the flying monkeys and the bullies are going to be out in full force. It's going to be an S show. Drama, trauma to the 10th degree. And of course, there's liars and bullies in the GOP. I mean, they're promising things, and they both got this. Boy. Oh, there, I just had an ad even as I'm watching this on live with you guys. I just can't stand what YouTube is doing. But, all right. Wow, this is sort of evenly. There are people that just don't want him in there at all. Thank you, Patricia. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. Wow, there's people behind Jim Jordan. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, we're going to revisit this. We'll take a look at it next week. They both have a chance. Jordan thinks this is a big deal for him. He's got more people behind him, believe it or not. Yikes. But Scalise has more power. Man, they both have a real good chance at this. All right, we'll revisit this. Jordan gets more people angry and emotional. Oh, man. Wow. They both have a pretty good chance. I don't know if Scalise or I don't know if either one of them can get the total votes that they need. This is really sketchy here. But then the Ace of Wands is a nice card. But then, whoo, that's some tough stuff right there. Jim Jordan would be a disaster. What about Tom Cole? We can take a look at that Tuesday. Who, Scalise looks pale or Jordan? Jordan, there's something wrong with that person. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Judge Aileen Cannon has already given a stay to Trump. Is she going to help him more? Aileen Cannon, Judge Cannon, is she going to continue to help Trump wiggle out of his well, she's going to continue to help him. But there's opposition coming that's going to stop her. So she's stopped in her tracks. She tries, and then here comes this knight, which is probably Jack Smith, and then puts a halt on that. So that's good. She'll only be able to help so much. Aileen Loose Cannon. Oh my gosh. All right. Now, did anyone see a little snippet of the Today Show today where Travis Kelce's mom was on? Remember, I did a reading on how she felt about Taylor Swift, and it didn't come out so good. And so Savannah Guthrie asked her, said we would get in trouble if we didn't ask. We'd get in trouble with the Swifties if we didn't ask. How was it having her in the box and sitting with her and meeting with her? And his mother said, it was okay. What is that? What is that? It was okay? How about she seems delightful? Hello? You need to eat a Grace cupcake or something. Come on. It was okay. And then they asked another question. She's like, it's all so new. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, it's all so new. That's fine. You don't want to give up any information? That's fine too. But it was awkward silence moment. Okay. You could have said she has a beautiful smile. We had fun. She seemed like she was really enjoying herself. Anything. But so now, What happens now? Because Swiftie, you know Taylor Swift is going to see that. How awkward is it going to be? So now is she just not going to show up to the next game? Oh my goodness. So now what happens? So will Taylor Swift, here's my gossip question for the day. Will Taylor Swift continue to come to Travis Kelce's game and sit by Mommy No Grace? I know, CC Ryder, but I mean, it's gossip, it's entertainment, and Swiftie, Taylor Swift is huge news. This is huge, right? I mean, it's boosted people watching. I'm going to ask this other question about if other people are going to get mad, but it's boosting the NFL viewing audience. It's boosting the Kelce Brothers podcast. He's sold more jerseys. I mean, it's the Taylor Swift thing, She doesn't. She's got a little boo-boo on her head. She's like, I was trying to be part of the team. You're telling me I can't be part of the team? I don't need to be. Ooh, okay, she's still there. She's still there. All right, she's still there. She's going to stick it out. I'm just like, I'm a mother-in-law, and I try really hard, and I don't get in anybody's business. I'm very loving, but holy man, was that a giant boo-boo. It was okay. It was okay. She's still going to be in there. Okay, and then Kathy Singletary asked, will more... Oh, wait a second. Will other people, other NFL people, start getting upset about all the coverage or acting out? Who cares, right? They're just wannabes, Yeah, they're going to start saying things because they want the limelight on themselves. They're going to say things like, he's just seeing her and promoting because it's the money and blah, blah, blah. So that's just nonsense. It's just nonsense. Hey, Steven. Okay. So Rose Blue wants to know, now that Melania has renegotiated her prenup, is she leaving? Will she stay or will she go? They're saying in a new book that Trump plotted to become speaker in January. He can't even... What a carny. He's a carny. Grand Poobah Parade Master. My sinuses, you guys. Okay. Listen, they're already not together. She's spending time with her friends. Yeah. And there's more information coming about this. She'll be seen somewhere else with friends. They're fighting. Yeah, this is. I think he tells her you can't leave for entertainment purposes only. Anyway. Hey, Kevin. All right. All right. Will Biden be able to fix this immigration overload problem? Because it's a problem, you guys. It's a huge problem. Hey, Patricia Todd. Will Biden be able to solve this huge immigration problem? He is concerned. He knows he has to start a new program. He just doesn't know how he's going to do it. But he's thinking about it. Boy, people have come at him over this. He's going to have victory. He's going to have victory. Yes. Okay. Going to make a deal. Going to get with another leader, make a deal. Yay. Okay. It's going to put people to work. It's going to take a while. It has to be something new. He's got to have other people on board. But the answer is a big yes. And that is great. Okay, that is really great news. All right. Now Kathy Singletary, will more congressmen come forward with Matt Gaetz stories? He's such an orangutan. He's so disgusting. He brought his phone into an area a couple years ago where he wasn't supposed to bring it in to. And there was no electronics that were supposed to be. And then he also brought a pizza box. Remember? And he left. Remember, I was calling him Mr. Pizza Box, and he just left the pizza box. Didn't pick up after him. Such a clod. All right. Boy, people are mad at him. They're mad. Yeah, this eclipse energy isn't good for him. They want him gone. They want him out. They are coming after him. They know he's directly affiliated with Pood. You're going to see people calling him pro-Pood. Okay, so let me see then. Now, remember when we asked about his future, it kept coming up so good, and I thought, oh, come on, how? He's got to be taken out, right? But he just kept coming up, and look, he was in the limelight. But now, what happens to Matt Gaetz' political career? Does he stay up there or get taken out? He'll get Cawthorned. Cawthorn lives in my town. It's a thing. All right. Ooh, two aces. Change of places. He does not have all the power he thought. Side move. There's his recent, oh, meetings. Lots of talking, lots of gathering, lots of planning. Oh, I think he's going to endorse Jim Jordan. Legal matters. And he leaves. Thank you, Miss Rondaroo. That's very sweet of you. And he leaves finally. It's coming. Yay. Okay, he's gonna get another offer somewhere else, but he's got a legal problem coming. That's another one of the eclipses. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see that. He gets an offer. I keep thinking he's gonna do Newsmax or something like that, like that he's gonna do that. Okay, he isn't gonna be able to stay where he's at. Right. Okay. Now, this eclipse is a big one, Saturday the 14th. And I've been so busy, you guys. I haven't even really been able to really take a look at it. And so are there going to be big storms or weird stuff happening with climate around the time of the eclipse, right before, this week before, or the week after? Yeah, so there's going to be some earth problems that are caused by greed. So fracking, things like that. In a place, in a prominent place, Oop, let me get the same card as Matt Gaetz. So, and we do have the eclipse card there. So there are problems here. We don't have the tower card, so that's good. Some places are just going to keep getting hit with problems where it's going to make people leave. Like that one place in Kentucky that had the tornado and then the flooding. Another time. So that's tough. So what about earthquakes? Let's just ask about earthquakes. And now that the remnants of Felipe is going up to Maine. How weird is that? All right, but it's going to be a post-tropical. It's not going to be anything terrible. All right, so will there be earthquakes in and around this time of the eclipse? Oh, thanks, Deborah. That's very sweet of you. Okay, so Scorpio card. More time towards Scorpio. Scorpio starts what, the 23rd? October 22nd, 23rd? Okay, still I'm getting a legacy. This is a legacy card, like where prominent people gather, where there's expensive places that have been hit before. Big money. I think there's like a warning about it, but I'm not getting, the 7 of Pentacles. That means it's a little bit further on than that. It's further down the line than that start date of Scorpio. Okay. It's big money. All right, so where are we with time? Oh, and I wanted to, I have readings available next week. There's some time slots there, thewayofpositivechange.com if you want to have a reading with me. And then you just select whether you want 15 minutes or half hour or an hour. And also I'm compiling a list of names for the upcoming tarot class. If we get enough people, we'll start at the end of, towards the third or fourth week of this month. If we don't, we'll wait a little bit until we get enough people to put it together. And you can email me if you want me to send you the information, all the information on the class, thewayofpositivechange@gmail. thewayofpositivechange@gmail.com. All right. So let's just take a look. House GOP to meet Monday to discuss speaker candidates. Are they gonna be able to come up with someone else? Is there yet another person besides Scalise and Jordan? Is there another person besides Scalise and Jordan? I thought it would be a perfect place for Liz Cheney, but I don't think she can get the. Listen, this is going to be just a flying monkey show. It's just going to be crazy, chaotic. They can't they can't agree. Ethics. There's more fighting. You shouldn't have taken out McCarthys. Okay, they'll get it together. They're mad. They're mad. They're mad on both the conservative side and the non-conservative side. Boy, this time of Scorpio is going to be huge. Dark-haired female, Stefanik? Maybe? She's cray. We'll take another look. Tuesday, I'll be here with you by myself. Friday, Danny, Bathrobe Drew will be on my channel because Sheila is traveling. And then Saturday, I'll be on with Denise. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to figure this all out. We'll figure out who's got the best chances at getting this. But these are not going to be the only two candidates. I don't think. All right. Let's see what you and I need to know. Reading for you and I for this weekend. I know eclipses have a lot to do with, there goes another ad. I know eclipses have a lot to do with earth changes. The people that can visualize the eclipse are affected most, like we were in 2017 with that big eclipse. And then we had Hurricane Irma. Yep, just had an ad. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, what do you and I need to know for this weekend? Remember to put your go bag together and take pictures of everything. Even though you have a go bag together, take a picture of just take a picture of everything, so you can prove what you have. Okay. Remember your elders. Remember to get in touch with people that you haven't seen for a little bit and tell them you love them. Make good wise financial decisions. Stock up the pantry. It could be very easy to gather with others and perhaps imbibe a bit too much or do something else a little bit too much. So you might spend too much on clothes or your shop, or you might 12 too many brownies. Oh man. You may gamble. Just be careful. Protect your money. Protect. Balance is everything. Temperance, balance. I just keep getting that death card. Oh, you might be a little stubborn. You might not listen to this reading. Other people could be stubborn too. And so if they get attitudes, then don't get upset. You stay balanced, stay balanced. No knee-jerk reactions or purchases. Make smart purchases. It's very easy to get an attitude this weekend. So watch your attitude, stay balanced. Do your gratitude list so you can stay in happiness. And go outside. The temperatures will be great. So go out and play. This is really about striving to keep balance. And not everybody's going to be on board, and that's okay, right? You stay in an attitude of grace and not like Travis Kelce's mother. It was okay. It was okay. All right. Anybody else got a good, oh, Phoenix is back in the hundreds. Okay. Anybody else got a good question? Good gossip question? $47 in Wisconsin? Goodness gracious. Russell Brand. What happens to, will Trump look at the sun again? Oh my gosh. Leah Piet? What was Leah's question? All right, let's take a look at Russell Brand, and then I'll see if I can find Leah's question. Ooh, Russell Brand's under heavy energy. What's Russell Brand's future look like? He's under a lot of pressure. Terry's Russell Brand is a, tell us how you really feel. I couldn't believe he was, but you got to give people the benefit of the doubt when they try to be guru-like, he is trying to get out of some stuff. I don't think there's going to be more coming to the light. And he doesn't do so good. He might get cut. Sponsors might stop. He's having some problems here. He's not doing so great. Okay. What is the overall energy of this eclipse? Like, what's going to be going on with us besides the infighting of the GOP eating their young? What's the overall energy of this eclipse? Trump's going to implode. Queen of Wands. Maybe people will try to get along. Maybe Nancy Pelosi will start to help with the speaker search. Does anybody remember what Leah Pat's question was? Wow, 469, you guys. Hit the like button, please. We need to see very clearly what makes things stable or unstable. Oh, okay. Judgment. Oh, okay. People are going to be talking crap. There's going to be mudslinging. There's going to be talks of how there can be more judicial actions, more trials. Waters, again, I just have bad feelings about the Northeast. People don't want to listen. Trump GOP people are just not. They don't want anybody but him. People, they just want their own fossil fuels, and so it's stubborn. There's just this stubborn thing going on there. Entitlement, stubborn, not caring about other people. So the haters are going to hate. Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, so there's angry, stubborn, unenlightened. So we have to get around it. Yeah, and there's lies. It's just people trying to rig the system, break the system. But I've got waters here. So there's maybe some king tides. Some big tides and flow of water will be a topic of discussion. Not people need to help, and there's real attitudes going on there. So we're going to have to really cling to our gratitude lists. Whenever we start feeling funky, we need to, I always start with the ability to go to the tap and just turn it on and get water. Just hitting the lever. Even if you have aches and pains, you're giving great gratitude that you have legs in which to walk and arms in which to hold another person. Okay, so it's gnarly. That's what I'm going to say. It's gnarly. Watch what you're saying to others. Don't try to communicate with stubborn people because they're not going to listen. Okay, so just take care of yourself. Having a roof over your head, that's right, your safety. All right, you guys, much love to you. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like button and help me out. If you haven't subscribed, I want to do 10,600. Woohoo! Maybe one day I'll get to 11. Thank you so much, Patricia. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye. Much love.